Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had Joe Biden and Kamala Harris talking to. Well, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, the remembrance of September 11th, we had Joe Biden and Kamala Harris enter a bigger garage with a bunch of firefighters and people sitting. And Trump comes in like 10 minutes later or so. And you just got to see this reaction. It really is. It just shows you the contrast between who the middle class, the working class respects and supports. And I also think it's pretty crazy to see when you look at Biden and Harris. Harris is like a literal pipsqueak. I mean, you can't even tell she's like, I don't even like Biden, but Biden commands the room. Harris is like this little toy in the back that nobody really cares about. But no, she's gonna beat Trump, I'm sure. But let's take a look and see what this is. This is a little reaction. There you can see Biden. There's Biden and Harris. You can hear a pin drop. It's just awkward, people. Really awkward. They don't know what to do. They're not getting any applause.
There he is.
Before Trump even gets in. I mean, this is how it is. I mean, this is like New York, too. This is not conservative. Trump is loved by the middle class, by the workers, everything that he's done, nearly dying, sacrificing his life for the country, and the comparison to someone that was installed. I mean, look at this. Biden's really, it's time to, there is speculation that they will be going to Harris as maybe an October surprise to counter. I mean, this is beautiful. It really is. They're talking about maybe going to an October surprise to counter whatever they're going to come out against Kamala with by elevating Kamala to be the president for like a month or so in early October and say, oh, Biden's too old now, his health is bad. I don't necessarily think that's going to happen unless it gets really desperate. Trump came out on Truth Social and said, look, we know that Kamala Harris lost the debate. And I mean, it's just the mainstream media is so unbelievable. I looked up the debate coverage and you've got everyone saying, I mean, even CNN comes out and says, oh, well, Trump is lying saying he won the debate. Every reputable poll says he lost when there's one of the most accurate pollsters since 2016 said he won by 11 points the debate. I'm not even kidding you. There's straw polls that were done that said he won. And I knew the liberals would manipulate the debates like they always do, because if the Democratic candidate doesn't choke on a penis, they always say they won. Like, if it's not very noticeable, like the Biden thing, they're always going to say the Democratic candidate wins because the mainstream media is 90% liberal and it's a subjective thing. So obviously, if you've got a liberal candidate and you like what, liberal policies, you're going to say she beat the conservative candidate with the policies that you don't like. Same thing with your conservative. But the general consensus is, Trump did well, and Trump came out and said, look, I agreed to and listen, I'll be honest, I am disappointed if Trump is serious and there's not going to be another debate, because Trump came out and said another debate is probably not happening. If I were Trump, what I would say, and look, maybe this is his advisors telling him not to do another debate, but if I were Trump, I'd say we could do one more debate. It's got to be Fox News. And I really don't think she'll do it. So you could gain the leverage on her because she already denied doing a Fox News debate. Now she wants to do another debate, but she wants another liberal network. This is the problem. Trump's bent over backwards for these people. First debate was a heavy liberal network. It was CNN. Second debate was a heavy liberal network with bias by the moderators, which has been confirmed, where the moderators are lying. They're interjecting and trying to fact check Trump, which shouldn't be happening anyways, because that's showing bias. You're not doing it with Harris. So that number one should not be happening. That shows bias there. But number two, when they fact check Trump, and this is what's been happening now, they will lie on the fact check. So Trump will say something, they'll say, no, that's not true. And it turns out it is true. You lied about him lying. And so when it's that bias, that was the second debate. And so now Trump's like, listen, I'm not doing this anymore. If I was Trump, I'd say we can do a third debate. It needs to be Fox News. I don't think she'd do it. But Trump originally agreed to 3 debates. She said, no, I can't do Fox News. I'm too scared. And so I'll only do 1 debate. And then she loses the debate, rage quits. Taylor Swift, they have to hurry up this Taylor Swift endorsement. They literally printed off a ChatGPT and have to emergency release it right after the end of the debate because she got crushed. They have to manipulate Polymarket with their whales and put a bunch of money into Kamala saying, oh, she won the debate. Look at Polymarket. They were on DEFCON 1. And so now she's like, oh, I need another debate, please. I know I lost that debate, so I need another one. And Trump is saying it's not going to happen because I've bent over backwards for you people, and I'm a badass, and I've saved the country, and I'm the American. I mean, liberals. Trump is an American hero. I mean, this is serious stuff. Like, look at this. This is real. Like, Trump gets all that. It's not a surprise that Trump is the one getting all the applause from middle class, and then Kamala Harris during the debate says, "Oh, people leave his events, and it's total crap." I mean, she can't draw people. She can't even have rallies at this point. I think she's having one upcoming. I did recently see the busing company that she uses. Looks like the third graders canceled their field trip, so she's going to be able to use the buses. So she's got a rally upcoming. So we'll see how well that goes. But just in general, if this doesn't tell you, these are liberal New York. It's a liberal cesspool, and they still love Trump. He's for the working class. This is the conservatives. They are the middle class. Look at all the top donators from the Democratic Party. It's all the elitists. It's all the people that make $300,000, $400,000 a year, and they're donating to the Democrats. And you wonder, well, why is that if they're going to pay more in taxes? It's a lot to do with white guilt. They're all white people. They're very wealthy, and they've got this guilt, so they think they don't deserve it, and they hate their skin color, so they have to give back. And that's why they have to be the social justice warrior, and that's why they put all the black squares up during BLM. It's the white guilt, and it's I'm bad. Everything I did was bad. I have to do something about it. I have this guilt, so I have to say, no, we have to give back now, and all the Haitian migrants need to come in. And well, we know why the Democrats really want that, because they're losing a lot of voters. They need the immigrants to come in and replace it. But that's really what's going on here. And so this is huge. Trump compared to Harris and Biden, it really just goes to show you it's a big contrast. Even in a heavy liberal state, in a liberal, 95% liberal district, it's crazy. And here it is. There's going to be no third debate. And Trump saying she got crushed in the debate. They had to try and rig it on Polymarket. They had to rush a ChatGPT endorsement by Taylor Swift. And so Trump realizes it, and he's saying it's not going to happen. If I were Trump, I'd say, yeah, we can do another debate. It needs to be on Fox News, though, because I think she's afraid of Fox News. But they're going to swing this and be like, well, he's scared. Well, then why did he agree to 3 debates and she ran from the Fox News debate and Trump had to go and do a town hall instead? She's the one that didn't want to debate Trump and denied Trump because she couldn't go on a conservative network. But Trump goes on a liberal network where they are blatantly biased against him. And this has been confirmed now by AI, because the entirety of the debate was the transcript of it was put through an AI model. And the AI model said, yes, this is really bad. They're being extremely biased here against Donald Trump. And the AI was like, I don't know why they're being so biased. Donald Trump's like a top 10 president ever. This is really sad what they're doing and how they're treating him, and all the court cases and all the assassination attempts and all the threats by liberals. And then they say he staged his assassination. And then they said that they wish it happened. And these are really, really evil people, and they're going to lose. And they have to understand that. And it just goes to show you, when you look at the firefighters, the support, even from liberal people, the establishment Democrats who have installed Kamala Harris, they talk about democracy. That's the clearest form of gaslighting. There's no democracy within the Democratic Party. There was no democracy for their own people. Not that they really care about their own people, because they've got them on a string, like a choker collar, and no matter what happens, you're going to vote for whoever we say to vote for. Make no mistake about it. All these people wanting Biden out, and for Kamala to be the candidate, they would have still voted for Biden. But either way, it's not like Kamala got any votes. Even Obama didn't want Kamala. He wanted Mark Kelly. So that's how bad it is for them. And then you do also have this voter registration, which again, it's every single month. Republicans, this country is becoming more Republican. Every single month, Republicans are beating Democrats in terms of voter registration. Yes, there are a lot of people registering as independents, but those also tend to be Republicans that don't want to admit it, so they register as independent. That's the trend. You're more likely Democrats are vocal about being Democrat than Republicans are about being Republican. It's just like, that's why they can't pull Trump properly. They can't find his base. And so even this, this is just another trouncing. Plus 141K versus 61K voter registration changes from August of 2024. The new report has come out. And then there are a ton of people registering as independents, Green Party, mostly independents though. Any other party, whatever that is, but it's mostly independents. And so that is also very good news for the Republicans and Donald Trump. And that's why I think he probably will win the popular vote, if I had to guess right now. But that is really what's going on in terms of that. So either way, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you follow me on X. Link to that's always in the description.